What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ree. We back, man. In this video, we got the story of L.A. Capone. L.A. was really one of my favorites out of Chicago, bro. Like, I don't know him personally, but like, I know a lot about him, his situation, what happened, cause like I was so into the drill culture, bro. So how he died was sad, bro. Out the studio, that's like, that's a horrible way to go, man. But before we hop into the video, y'all know I got y'all verse of the day. And if y'all ever be asking, people be like, why you read the Bible, bro? It's going to guide you through life, bro. It's going to guide you up to heaven one day. You read the Bible, it's going to tell you what to do and what not to do in this life to live, bro. Everybody need the Bible, because if the Bible wasn't here, bro, everybody would be running reckless, killing people back and forth, because there would be no consequence. But people know it's heaven and hell. That's why people, they want to live the right way. Adultery, don't let these girls that's married, bro. Don't let these girls trick you to doing something with them, bro. They want you. That's the devil, bro. The devil will send you all the girls you want, all the money you want, bro. A girl that's married trying to have sex with you, don't never do it, bro. Don't never do it. That's something detestable to God. God don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't never have sex with somebody else. They spouse, basically, bro. My fuck. But we gonna read from some Psalms today. This different. We usually read from Proverbs, but we gonna read some Psalms. The enemy pursues me. He crushes me to the ground. He makes me dwell in darkness, like those long dead. So my spirit grows faint within me. My heart within me is dismayed. I remember the days of long ago. I meditate on all your works and consider what your hands have done. Father God, I pray for clear understanding on that. In Jesus' name, amen. Seeing a lot of this stuff, when I read it, it be relatable to me, bro. Because I really remember the days of long ago. The days, everybody remember how it used to be, bro. Growing up, especially wherever you from, bro. Going outside every day, playing, bro. Just having to move. Every single day you wake up, you could go outside to the park, bro. You could just go somewhere. Go to your cousin's house for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It was just so much life. Everybody out here happy. And that was a whole different feeling to the world, bro. A whole different feeling to the environment around, bro. But let's hop into the video, man.
Chicago's hottest up-and-coming talents before he was tragically murdered in 2013. Let's get into his come-up and
2013?
career.
That's almost 10 years,
was born
bro.
and raised in the south side of Chicago. His parents split when he was young, and he mostly lived with his mom and 4 sisters in Chicago. Even as a kid, his family knew he was going to be special. He had a natural charm and sense of humor that made everyone like him.
Damn,
he lived in
bro.
Chicago
That's my man's right here, man.
And then Ricky moved to Atlanta to live with his pops. His mom was worried about the violence in the south side, and they didn't want to get LA sucked into the streets. In Atlanta, he went to school and met Lil Yachty. He and Yachty were cool with each other, and Yachty's maintained a relationship.
Oh yeah, Yachty and LA was cool. Was that LA right there in that picture though? Let me go. I gotta go back.
His mom was worried about the violence on the south side, and they didn't want to get LA sucked
That's
into the streets.
crazy. Yachty knew LA. That could be LA. I don't really see it too much. It could be.
He and Yachty were cool with each other, and Yachty's maintained a relationship with LA's older brother. He was also friends with the former female rap group, OMG Girls, which included Reginae Carter, Lil Wayne's daughter, and Zonique J. Lee Pullins, T.I.'s stepdaughter. So even in his early days, L.A. Capone was cool with future stars. L.A. was an honor student in school and also played on the football team. But after his pops passed away, he moved back to Chicago and started getting into all the things his mom warned him about. That's when he started hanging around other dudes from the neighborhood and became affiliated with the 600 set of the Black Disciples. Around this time, he started carrying guns and was getting into fights almost every day. But this was also when he started taking rap seriously. He always had an interest in music and had been freestyling since he was a kid. But being around other dudes in the neighborhood who were rapping, like Lil Durk and Rondo No. 9, he started putting more effort into music. He first appeared in videos of rappers from 600 and eventually began dropping music on his own.
And Rip,
he started making music under the name L.A. Capone.
What's that nigga name? E-Day. Wait, is E-Day died right? Damn. Rest in peace, E-Day, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just didn't like the way E-Day used to act, bro. He was driving the trucks and stuff, still trying to diss the dead. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. But as a person, bro, I never disliked him, like, as a person. Just some of the stuff that he did. And he died, I heard about that, bro. That was sad, too, bro. Because everybody out there from 600 damn near gone, bro. That's really faced, like, you know, Lil Steve, was Lil Boo, right? L.A. gone, bro. E-Day gone, bro. It's just, damn, people going, this crazy. D-Thing gone. See, so a lot of people from out there, bro, that's gone.
He was 14.
Rondo
His rap name was a play on his initials. L.A. for Leonard Anderson, his real name. The Capone was a reference to the famous Chicago gangster Al Capone. Early on, everyone knew that LA was going to blow up because of how popular and well-liked he was in the hood. LA's first song was a feature on the track Grimy with Rondo No. 9 and King Bruce, produced by Lex Luger. Rondo was already building a buzz in the city with his hard flow and reputation in the streets. But as soon as LA hopped on the track with him, it was clear he also had the talent to make it far in the rap game.
Yeah.
Together, it seemed like he and Rondo were on track to follow the same footsteps as Chief Keef and Lil Durk, who were quickly becoming the two biggest stars from Chicago.
Yeah, I think, I ain't gonna lie, y'all think LA and Rondo will be bigger than Keef and Durk? I don't know if they would be bigger, but probably close to that level, though. Because Chief and Durk, you gotta think they really big. Keef really took over. And Durk, he's still on top right now, so I think it'd be close, though. Damn.
Living the life they talked about in their music. But that lifestyle also came with its consequences. And in September 2012, L.A. Capone got shot for the first time. Fellow rapper Tay 600 was with him when it happened. According to Tay, they were hanging out on the block. Originally, they had guns on them, but it was so hot that day that they decided to leave him behind and walk from 600 to Front Street to link up with some of their homies. As they was walking, they saw one of their ops, but wasn't really paying attention. The dude went into a nearby corner store and shot at someone inside first. They heard the shot, but they didn't know where it came from. The shooter then came out of the store and spotted them, so he upped his pole and started letting off shots. They all started to run, but LA got hit. They all tried to run the opposite directions to get away, but LA ended up running down the street to try to duck behind a car. He got shot in the leg, the exact place he would get hit a year later, which took his life. But getting shot didn't seem to faze LA. By that point, they had been exposed to so much growing up in Chicago that they was becoming immune to violence. So, LA made a quick recovery and got right back to what he was doing. He dropped his first solo track, Work, in 2012. The track did some good numbers for a debut song and showed how much potential he had as a rapper. But the track that really took off was the song Murder, which was released in early 2013. He followed up with the track So Loud, which also did major numbers and showed his versatility. LA was proving he was the entire package with cold bars, catchy melodies, and the swag of a superstar. He graduated high school in 2013. Even though he was an honor student with good grades, he didn't go to college, but instead put all his focus into his rap career.
He died in 2013?
He appeared on several tracks on Rondo No. 9's mixtape.
So the same year he graduated, he died.
Including Shooters, 600, Grindin', and Play for Keeps. Many of these songs eventually became drill classics. LA and Rondo went on to release a video for Play for Keeps later that month, which racked up millions of views, started to gain him exposure outside of Chicago. LA was on his way to becoming a major name and was getting looks from superstars like T.I., French Montana, and Waka Flocka. But he didn't even have an official project yet. So, following the success of Play for Keeps, he decided to lock in and start working on his debut mixtape. He booked time at the studio so he could work on the project. But before he had a chance to release the project, LA was tragically killed after leaving the studio. Around 6:30 p.m. on September 26, 2013, LA left the studio on the 7,000 block of South Stony Island Avenue. He walked down the alley to get into a car and was confronted by rival gang members who ended up firing several shots, hitting him in the thigh and lower back. LA's homie, J.B. Bin Laden, was with him at the studio right before he was killed. But he decided to walk home in a different direction. As he was walking away, he spotted an op trying to creep up on LA and try to warn him. But it was already too late. LA tried to run away, but ended up collapsing and had to be rushed to the hospital. He was still alive when he was brought to the hospital and had to undergo emergency surgery. Unfortunately, he lost too much blood and ended up dying later that night. L.A. Capone's death was a major loss for 600. Everybody thought he would be the next superstar to blow up from Chicago and put the whole hood on the map. But after he was killed, the whole 600 set started to fall apart. Only a few months after L.A. was killed, Rondo and another member of 600 named C-Day got arrested for the murder of a cab driver named Javon Boyd. They'd eventually be found guilty of that murder and sentenced to 38 and 39 years in prison. During the trial, rumors started going around that Tay 600 snitched because he was with him that night. Years later, official paperwork was released that claimed he never actually cooperated with authorities. But by that point, his reputation was damaged, as well as his relationships with other members of 600. So, LA's death was the beginning of the end for 600. About a year after he was killed, 3 men were arrested in connection with his murder. Police identified Saki Hardy Johnson and Michael Mays as the killers. A third suspect, named Miko Buchanan, was also arrested for driving a tail car, meant to protect the other car with the killer inside it. Johnson was sentenced to 60 years in prison, Mays was sentenced to 24 years, and Buchanan was sentenced to 45 years. LA's killers
all them numbers, bro. All them years. They y'all life away.
Were known to be for 600. Saki Hardy Johnson, a.k.a. Lil Mick, was allegedly the one who shot LA, and the other 2 were accomplices. Police tied him to the murder after arresting Michael Mays, a.k.a. Rockhead, for a gun charge. They thought he could beat the case by telling them what he knew about his involvement in the L.A. Capone murder, but he ended up getting way more time than he would have if he just took the original charge. Rockhead implicated Lil Mick as a shooter and Miko as an accomplice. By the end of the investigation, they all ended up snitching on each other and confessed their involvement to the police to avoid getting life in prison. 051 Money Gang and 600 had been beefing for several years. LA's murder was rumored to be retaliation for the murder of a 14-year-old member of a 051 Money gang named Fats or Fathead. Fats was killed on June 22nd, 2012.
Damn, that would make a lot of sense because a lot of them people from 600 like the diss Fat here, bro. And I was like, damn, he was a young boy. He get dissed like that. It had to be so deep, bro. You know how deep it got to be for kids that's 14, 13 to be getting killed in diss, bro.
And drove past someone that was walking.
Demons,
Then minutes
bro,
later,
demons.
a hooded gunman snuck up behind them and killed Fats. It said that 600 was responsible for the death of Fats. It's also been said that LA may have been in the van at the time of the murder. But even if he wasn't involved, LA was a well-known member of 600 and would have been a major target for ops from rival gangs. To separate myself, the mixtape that LA was working on at the time of his death was eventually released in 2014. It was a compilation of old and unreleased tracks and featured appearances from Rondo, S. Dot, Lil Chief Dinero, and Lil Durk. The final track on the album, Brothers, was the last verse he recorded right before he was killed. L.A. Capone's death was not only a major loss to 600.
That's crazy. I reacted to that too. If y'all ain't heard, go watch that,
That made everybody love him.
Did I react to? I think I did.
He hadn't been killed at such a young age, or at least could have made it out the hood and helped his family. But unfortunately, the gang life caught up to him, and he wasn't able to live up to his full potential. But other members of 600 and OTF have continued to carry on his legacy, and his name will live on through his music and the people he inspired.
Verizon is going ultra, and so is our best unlimited plan ever. With 5G ultra wideband now in many.
I'm gonna see if I react to it. I'm about to check real quick.
No extra cost. And how about a 5G phone to go with it? On us.
Seriously?
Yep, it's our best plan ever. Verizon is going ultra, so you can too.
Mine should be in here somewhere, or no, I'm not on the map like that yet. I ain't up there yet. I ain't up there yet. Let me see. No, I don't see my I think I did it. I'm gonna check. I just want to see, and I'll see y'all in the next vid. I appreciate y'all if y'all still rocking with me. If y'all here to the end right now, man, comment Reg Gang, man. Long live my cousin, man. We got this young man. Bow gang.